if your dream was for Google to take Nano Banana and VO3 and combine them so you could use them in the same place, then those dreams have come true in the form of Whisk. If you want to try Whisk out, the link is down in the description. And in this video, I'm going to show you very quickly how you can use this. So you'll notice here on the left-hand side, we have this toolbar. And what we're going to do is open this up, and we've got the opportunity to add a subject. We can add a scene, and we can add a style. Now, if you're playing with this and you don't have any images ready, they have this great button here, which is a dice, and that dice will create a random image for you. If you know that you want a particular image and you've got a prompt, but you don't actually have the image ready, then you can prompt straight in here and you will get your image created by VO3 from your prompt. If you already have an image, then you're able to upload. And you can mix and match, which means if you did have your subject, so for example, maybe you had a photograph of yourself ready to upload, but you didn't have the scene that you wanted to stand in or be in, then you'll be able to enter the text. So you can add some of these, you don't have to add all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my subject, I'm going to add my scene, and I'm going to leave my style blank. And then what we're going to do is we're combining these two images together, the subject and the scene. So as you can see, I've added my subject, which is this bottle of beer sitting on a bar in a moody pub somewhere. And then I've got this fire in the background. Now, if I had more than one element I wanted to add to a scene, maybe I had a fireplace to go with my fire, I just click this button here and I can add multiple photos to my scene or multiple subjects. So all I need to do now is go over here and say what I need to do. So again, we can have a random combination of these two, and I can create images of different aspect ratios, which I find really, really useful within Whisk. Now, because we're going to combine Nano Banana and VO3 together, it's important that you know that if you want to use VO3, you have to pick landscape. However, if you're just interested in using Whisk to combine images together, then you can use square or you can use portrait. So I'm going to stick with landscape, and then we can write a combination, write our own prompt, or we can just go for random. So let's hit random start with. So you can see the kind of thing that it's able to pull out. So that would be a random prompt that it would produce for me. What I want to do though is I want to place the flames in the background, the image behind the beer bottle. So we'll do that. We'll hit this button here, and then it's going to go ahead and combine those two together. Okay, so this has done exactly what I needed it to. I can see I've been given two examples, and those flames are right behind my bottle. So now what I've got is I've got a very, very eye-catching graphic that could be used in an ad for a beer, whether they're going to do it in social media or print or wherever they want it. But what I want to do now is I want to combine this with VO3. So if I had some particular refinements, so maybe I wanted the flames to be bigger, maybe I want to add something to the table, maybe I want to take something away, I can use the refinement button, I can prompt the image further, and then I can make those tweaks or changes. But for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the animate button. What this does then is it takes us over to the VO3 part of this. And what we can do is we can prompt for exactly what we want our video to look like. So what I'm going to do very simply is I'm going to ask for the flames to dance in the background. I'm going to ask for some crackling sounds, which hopefully when I play the example to you, you will hear. And then I'm going to ask for some sort of condensation, some water droplets to roll down the bottle. So I'm going to type that in here, and then we'll hit enter, and we'll see exactly what it does. Okay, so this is the prompt I've gone for. The flames dance behind the beer bottle and crackle loudly. Drops of condensation roll down the side of the beer bottle while a hand reaches in and opens the bottle. So we're going to hit this button here and see what happens. It normally takes about a minute to 90 seconds to get the generation. So I'll pause and then we'll see what is produced. What I'll do as well at the end of this video is I will leave the full version of this so that you can see it in all its glory. Okay, so here we have the final result. I haven't taken a look at this yet. That took about 90 seconds in order for it to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can go full screen and then we'll watch this. Okay, and there you have it, the final video produced. Pretty cool stuff. Very, very impressed, and totally something that I would be able to use with clients in order to be able to show them what is possible. And I haven't had to build a full NAM workflow yet. I've just been able to produce a sample for free that I could then send off to a client. So definitely something I think you should be experimenting with. If you find any great use cases for Whisk, let me know. I'll try them out. In the meantime, watch this video on how, if you are a no coder, you don't know any code, but you want to build automations, how you can use Claude to do that. And we'll see you in the next one.